Episode 4 of Amazing Stories was titled Signs of Life. When her mother awakens from a 6-year coma, teenage Alia struggles to reconnect with this person who can't remember her old life. Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Files. Elliot back again with a brand new review talking about the latest episode of Apple TV Plus Amazing Stories. Episode 4 titled Signs of Life. Before we dive into this non-spoiler review, as you all can see on the screen now, make sure you're following me on all my social media accounts. If you're new to this channel, definitely consider subscribing. Hit that bell so you don't miss any of my latest content. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel, but also really appreciate it. And last but not least, if and when you've seen this episode, what'd you think of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So, as I've been doing the last 4 weeks, no spoilers, just kind of talking about the episode, my pros and my cons, and starting off with the positive. It's a little bit of a change of pace, right? We got a little bit more action in this episode, a little bit of sci-fi that we've been wanting a little bit more of, as well as a little bit of mysterious aspect going on with Sarah and Wayne and Leah and all that stuff. So a welcoming change of pace in my opinion, because as I've been reading the comments the last 4 weeks, I've seen like some people really have enjoyed the episodes. Like I'm kind of right in the middle, but a lot of people that have watched the original, which I haven't, have understand the vibe and the tones from the episodes, and they've appreciated it this far. And then you have the other side that people just haven't really been clicking with it, which, you know, it's the beauty of media, right? And entertainment. Not everyone's going to love everything being presented out there. So, but like I said, I'm kind of right in the middle. I've really connected more to not necessarily the whole total package of this show so far, but the messages have really kind of hit for me, like the first episode with the timeless love, episode 2, speaking your truth, episode 3 involving more of, you know, kind of that superhero story, and also passing down knowledge and loving your, your family and things of that nature. So, those themes are really kind of hidden with me, but the execution as a package, like either from the directing, the acting, the stories in particular, haven't been that great, but I've enjoyed them for what they are. In this episode, kind of in the middle in regards to, first and foremost, like I said, I like the sci-fi elements, the mysterious aspect with Sarah and Wayne and what's really going on with them. And also, you know, kind of the production value going up a little bit more. Like I said, there's a little bit of action scenes going on there, which I appreciated. And I've been looking forward to that in this particular show so far. And I kind of got that in this episode. And, you know, the acting was okay. It makes sense for this episode not to have that much like that connective chemistry, because again, the story being presented is you have Alia and her mom Sarah who haven't talked in 6 years, so you're going to obviously have that disconnect. But from the other characters involved, I really didn't find them to be that much of an appealing characters. You know, you had Sasha Lane, who I haven't seen that much of her. I've seen her pop up in things like there's a movie that's been on my queue for a while now on Netflix, and that's American Honey with Shia LaBeouf, which I heard she's really great in that. So that's something I'm going to probably watch now after seeing her in this, because I thought she was a pretty good actress. I thought that her role in this was, you know, pretty solid in regards to her story being told and trying to figure out what's going on with her mom and the stuff that she wants to get out of this town and go to LA with her boyfriend, and all that stuff was fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think this episode didn't really click with me just because I couldn't find anything to really connect to in regards to, there was no personal connection to the story. Like I said, the other stories had something that I can kind of grab onto and kind of, you know, relate to in a certain extent. But this episode just didn't have that for me. And also too, I thought that some of the story choices didn't really pan out that well. The payoff to me was kind of like a letdown in regards to what was actually going on with Sarah and Wayne and this other mysterious female character they were trying to get. And I guess I just didn't understand their mission and the story they were trying to tell within that mysterious kind of sci-fi story. And then just some of the characters on screen, like her boyfriend, who I've seen before. I think his name is Jacob Lattimore. I might be completely off. I've seen him in other stuff before, like Slight and some other TV shows like The Chi, but I just didn't find his character to be interesting whatsoever. And his story kind of was silly to me. And the whole drug dealer towards the end of the episode, I thought was just like really bad acting. Just really kind of didn't make sense how he knew they were going to be there, and all that stuff at the end just kind of fell flat for me. And yeah, it was nice to see the kind of the heartfelt moment. That was pretty cool. And you know, Sarah and Alia kind of having a moment there, but the episode just was not interesting to me. I found myself kind of drifting off and thinking about other things and being on my phone. So by far, this is probably my least favorite episode. But again, I can appreciate the sci-fi, the mysterious elements, and the action being upped a little bit. But it was just kind of was just watching it. Really no emotional pack for me. But that's just my thoughts. But I would love to know what you all thought of this latest episode of Amazing Stories. Did you connect to it a little bit more than I did? Did you have a personal connection that you can maybe relate to Sarah and Alia in regards to maybe knowing a person and how they change. Obviously, the circumstances are different with Alia or Sarah being in the coma and all that. But if you found a personal connection to it, that's awesome. I just didn't really enjoy this episode personally. But again, I'm still going to continue to review these and watch these amazing stories. Because again, even though this message didn't really hit for me, what they were trying to tell, I'm looking forward to see what the next episode has to offer. So like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you're following me on all my social media accounts. Check out my other videos that I just recently put up on my channel. One being Ozark Season 3 on Netflix, reviewed the latest episode of Devs on FX, and got many more things coming pretty soon. So let me know what you all would like to see on this channel regarding our next watch along. I also want to thank you all for helping me cross 2,500 subscribers. It means so much to have this continued support, and on to the road of 3,000 subscribers. Can't wait to get there, and I'm looking forward to growing this channel with you all. Thank you all for watching this review, and we'll see you on the next video.